Ideas can be life-changing, and sometimes all you need is one idea that can change your entire life. There are ideas about how to have your best life, ideas about good health, ideas about personal growth, ideas about sales management, ideas about how to manage your kids, ideas about financial freedom. We all need good ideas. Where do you go to find a good idea? Where do you go to find a good idea? Hi guys, my name is Amma Primicino and I'm a London-based life coach. Today's conversation is about that. It's about the power of ideas and how we're always one idea from changing our entire life, whether it's your health, your finances, your relationships. So where do we go to find good ideas? Sometimes we find good ideas just by listening to music. Sometimes we find good ideas by watching movies. Sometimes you can get one word in a lyric, that one word in a rap song that might be that missing piece to complete an idea that you've already been brewing in your mind but couldn't quite finish it. And that one idea can open up thoughts, it can open up inspiration, and it can spark a whole life-changing trail within yourself and change your life for yourself or your family. I love the quote by Tony Robbins that says, "Never leave the scene of a decision without taking massive action towards it." So I would say, never get an idea or have an inspiration from an idea and not take action on it. If you don't capture it, if you don't implement it, mystery, right? The whole inspiration is a mystery. Some of us get inspiration and take action on it, and some people don't. Some people say, okay, I've got a great inspiration, but it costs too much. Some people say it's going to take too much time. Some people say, I'm too busy. I've done that one. I'm guilty of that one. It is a bit of a mystery why some people act on inspiration and some people don't act on it. Some people will buy. They might hear that Bitcoin is great and they'll invest. Some people won't. Some people will go for it. Oh, I've seen an offer. It seems like a good deal. I'm going to go for it. Some people are risk averse and they'll go for that inspiration, and some people won't bother. Some people will change. They'll take a decision. This year, I'm going to be the fittest or the strongest or the most confident or whatever it is. They'll get a thought, an idea in their head, and they will change. They will change their life. And some people won't. Some people either believe in their ideas, believe in inspiration, believe in God, believe in the friendship, believe in taking action. And some people don't believe. It's all a little bit of a mystery. Where are you? Are you on the side that you'll buy, you'll take action, you'll change, you'll believe? Or are you on the don't side? And if you are on the don't side, what keeps you not believing or taking action in ideas that pass through you? Anyway, because we're talking about ideas, I want to share some ideas that I've been working on myself this year. I'm still a student of life. I'm a student of my own life. I don't have all the answers. I'm definitely not the smartest person in the room. And for me, my life is about collecting and implementing ideas that spark so that I can get to the next best version of myself. And here's an idea or a collection of ideas that I've picked up this year. Okay. Here's an idea. Get rid of being cynical about anything and rather lean into believing in yourself, believing in your chances, believing in your ability to take risk, believing in your ability to sit in the discomfort of whatever idea you have, because at the beginning of everything, at the beginning of any journey, there is a bit of doubt. I've flown quite a bit this year for work and pleasure, and I've noticed that every time before takeoff, when I look out the window, I'm amazed by the wonders of the whole flying experience and the runway. And just before takeoff, I'm a little bit like, oh my God, is this going to be all right? There's a little voice inside of me that I think it's important to not be cynical about the economy's down, or it's not the right time to buy, or the government is not doing the right thing. It's so easy to be cynical even about ourselves, or even about our chances. Chances are I won't be able to do that. Can't even describe what it is. And then I trigger this part of me that says, of course it's going to be all right. I've flown loads of times. The pilot knows what he's doing. The aircraft has been checked. I almost do a safety procedure in my head that it's gonna be fine. So also that doubt and fear and anxiety and just questioning things is normal, but don't believe it, right? Get rid of being cynical. And then I think it's important to be thankful. Being thankful is a really bloody good idea. Like, I'm really thankful with all the war going on in the world that I live in a country that's relatively safe and we're war free. We have access to so much knowledge, information, technology. I'm really thankful to be part of a world that there's so much conveniences and ease with AI and tools that support our growth that I can be part of. I'm really thankful to be with this generation, right? And how close of a gap there is between parenting my kids. Like, I didn't have that with my parents. Not because they didn't want to, but just because we're open to so much knowledge and information that you don't have to spend years of maturity to get there. You can actually go look for it and, advance yourself, and you can change. I love being a student. I mentioned that at the beginning. This is an idea that I want to suggest to you. Take advice, be willing to take advice, but definitely not orders. Make sure that whatever idea you implement in your life is a product of your own conclusions, but not of somebody forcing you or instilling it in you. Have a think about it. When you get an idea, think about it, ponder over it, tear it apart, do whatever you need to do. But when you go to work and implement on an idea, somebody might share an idea about investment, an idea about a health goal, an idea about what you should do in your relationship. Whatever it is, make sure that when you implement the idea, it's a conclusion of your own thinking and of your own beliefs, of your own values as well, which is really important. And that leads to the next thing I want to share with you. I want to share with you about the importance of having a personal philosophy. What does that mean? Have an idea about what you care about, what you believe in what makes you shine, what makes you excited, what makes you delighted about life, and how you process your own information. This is really important, to come up with some ideas of your own based on your own philosophy on life. I love that saying about an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And of course, that's just an idea, right? But maybe a tub of ice cream a day might not get you to the fitness goals and dreams that you have for yourself. So what ideas have you gathered from different places, from places of inspiration that you've implemented this year that's worked out for you? Please put in the chats, share them with me. I want to know ideas that somebody or you got from somewhere or you were inspired by it and you implemented it. And 6 weeks later, 6 months later, a year later, that idea manifested into something for you. Or ideas that you didn't implement at the beginning of the year. 6 months later, 3 months later, it cost you something. An idea that was a good idea that you wish you had done it. Did you get an idea about investing in a particular stocks or bonds or shares that you didn't do it? 6 months later, you're like, damn, that was a good idea. I should have done it. My brothers are avid investors. They're always they're always searching the latest trades or stocks or shares or currencies to invest in. And sometimes I don't follow all the ideas they give me because maybe I'm not as risk averse as them. And 3 months later, 6 months later, sometimes I've regretted not implementing those ideas. But I would say this year, if you do nothing at all, do this, my friends, seriously. Have your own personal philosophy and let that philosophy be a guiding spirit for you. And that philosophy is almost like, when you go to the beach with a metal detector and have an idea about what metals you want to attract, what great ideas you want to attract, ideas around your health, ideas around your relationship, ideas around your next chapter in life, ideas around your career, and also Who are the brightest people around the ideas? Who's doing that idea already that you can reach out to? You can ask them to mentor you. You can ask them to suggest books, material, training programs. Have an idea that you want to bring into the world. Have a look around who's already living that idea, practicing that idea, growing in that idea, and reach out to them to ask them if they can pass on what got their idea launched, what got their idea started. And then most of all, really have an idea, big idea about believing in yourself. Nothing happens until you really believe in yourself. Anything that you want to achieve, anything that's out here starts in here. And confidence is everything. Confidence only comes when you take action, but just at least start with, I'm going to have an idea about believing in myself this year. Radically believing in myself. Even if I'm scared, even if I'm not sure, even if I'm testing it out, try a few things, try new things, take a risk on something, take a risk on yourself, invest in yourself, and see what happens, right? But I believe in you. I'm excited for you. I hope this has been a good year. Whatever it is, write down all the exciting things that you did this year that you want to continue next year. Write the things that you weren't able to complete that you're going to carry forward into 2024. And just think, what is the one idea that without fail, I'm going to believe in one thing. I'm going to believe in one idea. I'm going to believe in one thing about myself. I'm going to believe in one trade. I'm going to believe in trying something, one new thing. I'm going to believe in one risky idea. All you need is one idea to open you to a whole new possibilities of life. And I'm inviting you as your friend to just take on the idea that it only takes one bright idea to change your entire life. And you get to decide what that idea is. Look around for inspiration, motivation, education. But whatever you find, whatever idea you get, whatever you learn, please implement the smallest, tiniest little step. Like, think of it as a mustard seed, a tiny little seed. A whole oak tree comes from a little tiny acorn. When you get an idea, take the smallest step towards implementing that idea. Don't leave it and see what happens. A whole empire is start by taking baby steps of ideas. Even if you're not sure, at least, even if you get it wrong, even if you lose your way, at least you know what to eliminate and to get yourself back on track. Be willing to look silly, be uncomfortable, to make wrong moves, wrong directions, but none of it is what you think. It's all useful information because you learn from all those false moves or mistakes or whatever. Just open your heart to experience everything that's possible and laugh a little, laugh at yourself, laugh at things that didn't go well. Because what's the worst thing that can happen? You can literally get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. But we only get one life, right? We only get one beautiful life, and it's the power's in your hands to make it whatever you want to make it. If you're writing your own life story, they're ideas. Every thoughts you have about what's possible, they're all ideas. Don't get tired of ideas. Don't run out of ideas. There's loads of ideas. There's infinite ideas. Where do you go look for those ideas? Be always on the lookout. When you spend time with people, have a great listening. Listen more than you speak. Because in listening, you know what you know. It's inside of you. But when you listen to other people's lifestyle, behavior, choices, right moves, you get ideas, you get inspiration on what you can implement for yourself. Obviously, be careful with who you surround yourself with. Some people might just be emptying junk into your head that are not ideas that you want. Be okay to also distance yourself or separate yourself from people who don't nourish you or uplift you or don't add any value to you. That's a bright idea. It's a big idea, but it's possible, right? And I wish you a fantastic Christmas and New Year if we don't speak before that. But I believe in you. I believe in the power of ideas. And as per the title of this talk, it only takes one idea. What is your big idea? What is your one idea? What is your smallest idea? What is your medium idea that's going to change the way you live your life towards more of what makes you happy, what fulfills you, what gives you an impact, what opens your heart, what opens your mind? They're all ideas, and we're surrounded by ideas. So go find your smallest, medium, biggest idea and live your one best life. I love you guys. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.